We sell fucking notes.
Let's fucking go! What is up, everybody? It's Michael R. so 7 here today. The Danganronpa with you can buy this video. I'm with the boys.
Yeah, it's me, Ep41.
Oh, it's Devin.
It's time to trial.
Seriously, he's like the king of the.
I don't care about you. Other than falsifying the murder sequence, something like that even exists? I do not know.
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
Was that before or after?
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that...
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hyoko's murder wasn't.
It wasn't. It was all accidental.
What?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Oh. She went to fucking change her mirror because Sonya was like, oh yeah, use the mirror. I think.
What?
Oh.
Gotta grab one.
The Wizard of
Why did
Mars.
Hyoko
Found the key.
go to the music venue?
A key!
There's no way
Isn't
we'd
a
know
key?
that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Hey, just stay put.
Maybe she went of her own free will.
What?
She was guided by the will of causality.
Yes.
What the fuck?
The little causality.
It's Sonya's one, but what's the green one?
Key.
Shoot,
Why did
she's showing us
Hyoko
with the key. I don't know.
Go to the music? There's no way we can.
Maybe the killer...
If that's... Maybe she got a... No, maybe.
She went of her own free will.
You miss.
Ooh. Not the key.
Or
You
she
go
was
fight
guided
again.
by the
it's
will of
super slow.
causality.
Yeah.
Why did she go to the music?
Balls,
There's no
you-
way we can.
Maybe the killer...
If that's not... Maybe she got a... No,
She went of her own free will.
I agree with
How
that.
did it fucking miss?
That was weird. No, yeah,
You
you
missed.
didn't miss.
You shot
I
too
just-
soon. You shot too early. Yeah, so
Really? That's a thing?
She went to the music venue of her
Damn,
own
that's
free will.
annoying.
He got shot again because he is super
Exactly as
slow.
I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Yoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that—
I won't lose.
Come on.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Cause you're fucking stupid!
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
God damn it. Boy.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and
Oh, Jesus.
forcibly abducted her. That girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Advance!
But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Fuck!
Ah, shit.
Crap!
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was... There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Allow me to cut through those words!
Anyway, yeah.
The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly
That's
wear
pretty
it.
good.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Yoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe
I hope.
that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I like how he's like, yeah, you fucking dumbass.
Exactly.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes.
Give me your
Do whatever
clothes,
you want to
bitch!
me.
Oh, God.
Now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Oh, God.
Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Chiaki's the only one.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, It made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? Oh, I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
It's the only one actually kidding. It's
Strange.
fucking trying.
That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
Who's giving you a hint?
What could it be, boys? What could it be?
Oh, the stepladder?
The stepladder?
I don't know what the question was. Go look.
I can prove it.
Yes!
Well, like,
Yeah.
why the step well?
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Excuse me, Hajime! Knock knock! Do you see that? I think that's blood!
On the steps of the ladder.
The stairs, but like on the side, but not on the
I
actual.
swear
like,
that's a
platform.
mistranslation. That's a
You
mistranslation.
noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's
Oh, he
the
set
only
me
one
up.
who saw that video.
Ah, god damn it.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands. As long as I leave this to you,
Fuck you
I
guys!
won't tell you to do your best, but
The one you
Well,
fucking taught.
you should get started.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Damn it!
Dude, fucking click, dude.
Here!
Yeah.
I thought I was talking about the candle.
Yeah, the blood's
No, on the
still-
side of the ladder.
Right, I remember
There's no
now.
blood.
There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to...
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Unless it's not the same stepladder, which means not the same location.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case,
Wait.
the only thing I can think of is...
They didn't hang her. she was already killed beforehand and then strung up. Because she didn't die she was already strangled beforehand.
Yeah.
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were 2 stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the
Gross.
stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills!
What are you two talking about?
The only difference between that video and this actual scene of the crime. Oh no!
My favorite
I had a
game.
feeling.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
Good luck. What do you know what it is?
Wait.
Oh.
What's it called? Dither, what's it called?
Where's what called?
And it's that room. Is it this one? It's not the film room. It's the room in the hospital. What is it fucking called?
Not the supply store. There was the staff room and the supply room.
Filming room?
The film. No. It's filming, I believe. Wow.
Filming?
Filming location. Ew.
That's bullshit, and you know it.
Just think.
Think
You
he
skipped
says.
over the question
Think
was
he
the-
says.
The question wasn't where it was. It's like what was what was different. The filming location.
Oh.
Yeah, you skipped over the question. So I'm like, well, you're fucked.
Watch it.
Stop blowing up.
Ah!
Damn it!
A T. Give me a.
There we go.
This game is bullshit.
Mean. Can't wait. You have to do a sentence.
That's right.
Really?
Besides the stepladder, the
Basically.
filming location must have been different too.
Nether, come on. You gotta give me the benefit of the doubt here. That one was bullshit without any
So
fucking.
hard.
You kind of skipped the question. You said, "What was the different?" Well, you didn't say which room
What was different?
would have stuff. You said, "What was different about what I saw in Scene of a Crime?"
What do you mean?
I
Filming
still
location.
wouldn't have gone filming location.
Fucking Wheel of
I
Fortune.
mean, the
Still
video
would've
I
gone.
saw was it was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera.
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
They smashed it. Oh,
Swap
are you
them.
really? Are you really fucking kidding me?
Project Dive. Let's go. Boost up.
The W is the boost.
This.
Yeah. No, it's a lot more dangerous.
One. Alright.
The camera.
What?
Come
on!
Yeah.
Get fucked.
I said camera.
I even told
Well,
you
no,
before the fucking trial.
She tampered with both!
Nope, she only took the camera and switched them.
You said both
That's
when
what
we
I
were
said.
talking before the trial!
I said that at the
No.
fucking beginning, Michael.
What the?
No, I even went over on how she moved the camera, only the camera. Because the models are still the same.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I even tried to fucking help you right now because I knew this was going to. This trips up everyone. That one
It's
question.
just the camera.
Yeah, it's the camera.
The monitor only displays respect.
I'm literally Naruto. I'm trying to help you. I guess I'm confusing you.
Stop being Nagato.
Nope, I'm Naruto.
This is fucking dizzy.
It's tricky.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's close your eyes.
Tampered, like, which one was it? The music venue or the hospital?
Wait. The music
Exactly.
venue.
This is very.
Well, because
one
the
the
music venue is the one
one
in the
at-
hospital. Oh, no,
The one.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
The one.
Gotcha.
The one Hajime had the camera for his model stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then that makes sense. Then that's why the music venue, because I'm like, I don't.
Otherwise, it would have been, you would have fucking sussed that out because he's right there.
Fuck, I hate this. Is making me dizzy.
Go faster, come on. You know what? I see. You have to just jump to the left. That's how I see most people do it. It's faster. Let's jump it.
Question 3. Increase the signal or took it with them? With them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
'cause-
can't increase the
I
signal
mean,
unless
they're not
got soda.
Kazurichi.
Yeah,
They're
that's
not. They have to be Bell and Soda because he already increased it to as much as he could.
exactly the logic dive.
I'm like, he
It's all
did
coming
both again.
together.
The camera.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Fuck you.
Goddamn.
You wouldn't even come up with it, you fucking airbags.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer... I see!
Yeah.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
Yeah, there's...
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
Wow.
You didn't notice
It's
that?
easy to say it was filmed somewhere else,
I
but the
was distracted
surveillance
by the
camera's
body as
connection
well.
wasn't that strong.
Despite
What
Kazuichi's
the fuck is this
desperate
on the
repair
floor?
efforts,
I don't know, why would
it seems
everything
it
else?
could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was
Yeah.
able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Had to be in the hospital.
Which means...
Somewhere between the hospital and the motel.
Wait, who would it be then? Devin.
No, it can't be Nikon. Why?
Maybe.
Take
She
him on?
got the despair disease as well.
I mean, she was in contact.
No way.
No way, bro. I hate.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sentence time.
Alright, this one should be what? The room. Conference room.
Oh, you got it. Let's go. Devin.
On friend's room.
N.
In there. F.
F.
No.
F.
No.
What? Oh, error.
Con
Fuck off. Fuck off. I hate spelling.
E. There's an E in that. You can definitely heal it in the conference.
On friends.
Friends. It's conference room.
You know the E?
You need to know you at the end.
Here we go. Yes.
Oh. Keep the N.
Hold on, DM.
Do it the O.
Other O.
I'm gonna do it the O. Use the O.
There we go. Yo, record time.
I got it!
It's better than fucking filming location!
That was bullshit.
That was a kid. Come on, guys.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? The conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
There's the blackout curtain.
What?
Another blackout curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place
Okay,
resembled the other?
Slow down time.
Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
What?
When you slow
Or
down
did
time,
they make
you
some
feel
kind of set?
broken.
What?
I told you the you
What?
And
It's
cheat
great.
comments so you can't
Tampered
lose
with the camera.
time.
Because that's what
I
she does
still
great.
can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Are you?
Count that one.
No!
No, I'm not.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That one.
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
There's no way and the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Yeah, that was that one.
Or did the music venue look like
Oh,
the
yeah.
conference room?
What?
I don't
Or
know.
did they make some kind of set?
It's not that one.
There's no way the conference room
I forget.
and the music
They got the
venue.
cook.
Which
They
place
get the
resembled the
cook.
other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
I
Ah!
was right. Let's go.
Fuck you!
I told you the second one.
And the music venue.
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look, or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it!
I hate you.
I'm always right. I'm always right. I told
Fuck
you. it was the second
you!
What the killer did make the music venue. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the
From what I remember, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
Yeah.
It's
In
talented.
actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
I feel like there's like a sexual innuendo in there.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence.
This one?
Could it be? Could it be?
I can prove it with this!
There you go.
You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for... The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Which only leaves one person.
Nick, come on.
Yeah.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, I would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
Or Fuyuhiko.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But, hey, Devin, where did she say she was gonna go to sleep?
Who to go to sleep?
Mikan.
The morning, so yeah.
What's next door?
Next conference room.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, you fucking...
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
There's no way to save her.
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
Just so he could leave.
The reason the killer made a fake video, there's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
I mean, Arthur knows.
So she slept with us in the morning in order to have an alibi.
I know, which is sad.
I mean, if everyone but someone has an alibi, that one guy is the most suspicious.
You're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is that?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
I like how they're like, oh, the killer wouldn't know that she couldn't, turning up the heat would fuck with the corpses. She would.
Yeah.
Also, oh, it would be too hard for a slowpoke like me to tear down the curtain!
But
Despair
we're the
disease.
only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence? At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from
Who's
outside,
gonna argue with me?
they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Nagato's not happy.
It just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think! Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary. It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
The camera
What do you
angle.
say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate
Playing
me
the victim card.
that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's getting up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside. Is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making the mistake? No, in fact, it must be easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute?
Uh-oh, he's crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer
Yep.
this time.
He's pissed.
I thought it was suspicious all along.
Because
Very
the
beginning.
person killed out of despair, not for hope.
Yeah.
Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Please don't say
Right.
such controversial statement. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
Well, I mean, the fourth trial is not going to have anything from the supermarket.
What's wrong with that?
The fifth one, however...
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Yeah.
It'll be much of a clue.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Huh?
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Naxos' words contain a decisive clue.
Indeed. You know what, Devin?
Oh, I'm dumb.
God damn it. Do you remember what Naxos said when he was looking at the rope?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
No.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Why?
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Yeah.
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ah! Fuck!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to...
That's basically the... Though hanging and the scars they leave... Scars? You mean...
But we believed it was... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
I have no idea what the fuck it is.
The body at the crime scene was hanged.
I have no idea.
What? Can I look at the boats?
Boats?
The bullets.
Oh.
Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Someone's lie, Whoop used for hanging.
What?
Whoop used for hanging, someone's lie. Kazuichi. I think.
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to...
That's basically the... Though hanging and strangling seem similar, the scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the...
But we believed it was... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
I said Whoop. You never changed it. Whoop used for hanging, someone's lie.
Crap! Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
I thought I had it on it, so...
God damn it, you don't let me
She
look
was
at the
strangled
boats.
to...
That's basically the... Though hanging and the scars they leave... Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that...
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it.
So easy, guys, come on.
Why would you use rope to lie?
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie
If
this
you
whole
remember
time.
in the description, it says it was the death by Mikan said it was used for hanging, and in someone's lie, you agree that was the lie. Come on.
You said Ibuki hanged herself.
That is...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right.
Everyone doesn't want to
You
vote her
have
off.
been a great help to us so far.
I don't want to vote her off.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along.
That's
It's
a little...
rare disease.
Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry. but there's no way I can forgive you.
Heathcliff!
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict, 'cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff.
I don't get it either.
I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
There you go.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Oscar's off.
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mika.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now?
This is right next to him.
This is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends, but still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair. Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me! Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
Well, it's very obvious you're off your rocker. You're gone.
Yandere moment.
Yandere, fuck.
Yeah, but that's not proof.
That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! The video... I never filmed that video! It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Why is it always me?
He's the one who saw the video.
I know.
So... why do you get to decide I'm...
Panic talk action?
Please!
Here we go. Wait, not yet.
It's a debate.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
Is this really Mikon?
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
All of it.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Thanks.
Is it no?
Yeah, you steal that shit.
Because everything she just said, she'd only know if she watched the video!
It's one thing she don't know. She should have known. Not like tractor.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her head? Is the
Or the
hospital
manga.
gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikon.
Is that really your... You could tell her body type under the hot... Just from that video... Just from that camera angle?
I'll
Yeah.
shoot through that contradiction.
She never said what the angle was.
Mikon, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh?
She's lost her mind, boys! She's gone!
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
She's a ghost now.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Buy one, get one free, bitch!
You thought too, didn't you?
That one, get
Whoopsie!
one free.
Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
No! Oh, I hate this.
Oh damn.
Get away, get fucked. Hey, you can fire two. You can lock onto two things at once now, at least.
Fuck!
Weed. Tab
No!
Bop it. Twist.
Hold it.
This is gonna be a great time, though. Let's watch the suffering. Despair.
Keep it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Uh-oh.
Okay, timing.
You still haven't forgiven me?
Look.
Please, draw on me! Why only me? Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Fever time.
Forgive me!
How do you do that?
Forgive me! Why only me?
Slow. The same button slowing down
You still
time.
haven't forgiven me?
Yeah. And healing the whole, and he's being healed the whole time. And fever time is active. He's
broken.
Draw on me!
Fire!
Forgive me already?
Use it as soon as they go.
Forgive me! Please,
They use the
draw
whole.
on me! Can you forgive me already?
The last.
I'll do anything you want. There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
What?
What the hell is wrong with you?
What?
Fear bonus pause.
I'm a madman.
Goddamn.
What?
Like a sentence.
I can hear you from the corner.
What do you mean? What are you doing at the corner?
It's time to eat.
I'm in the middle of something.
Ooh.
I'll do
Fear
anything
bonus
you
pause.
want.
Sentence.
Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places.
This is the end!
Did I?
You like Theo pause bonus.
Your bonus prize.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Buy one bag, you get another one free.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize, which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left.
Ugh, comic book time.
Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Doc 1. Button.
Mm-hmm.
Last stock already?
Damn! Yeah. It's the best comic book so far.
It was technically a quick modal. It was just in and out. There's some big plays. Break the thing.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
How easy is that in
The
time?
key to this
Think about
incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside, and as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Junko?
Mikan, what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Trial's over.
Oof.
68.
11.
Hangman's Gambit. But no, I think that was the logic die where you fell off 50 times.
Was it?
I think so.
No, I think the logic die was the 83.
The camera falls.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull who will be chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Alright, who's ready for how long is the how long does it take till the execution?
10 to the end of the chapter, I think.
How do you
5 to
how do you
execute.
feel, Devin?
I'm feeling hella despair.
Let's go!
I really like Mekon.
She had the despair disease.
I know. I didn't want to believe it. That was my bias. I'm like, no, it can't be
That
her.
was like
She's
the one
best.
you knew for so. Oh my god.
I know, but I'm like, nah, she's such a good girl. She wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's where I'm wrong.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point,
Correct!
you got it right once again. That's like three in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blacking you killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
So now we have an even amount of girls and boys.
Let's go!
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. What are you saying, Mekon was the one who nursed us back to health? Was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mekon. Did you lie to us all along? You planning to kill them to start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Just don't go laugh and say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey!
Hey, this is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
Well, that's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew.
Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had a despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Except she had a special one.
It was different motive for me.
Despair.
Each one's different. Mikan too, you say?
I
know because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse for expressing was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained.
Hold on, did you say Mekon also had the despair disease? And that
Yeah.
means she was...
what?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Very hot.
That's right,
Very
Mekon
hot.
felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she slowly felt must have been deserving of the name, despair disease. Losing all hope, and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse.
No.
She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair.
Yep.
No one. That's the reason why I can't forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope?
Impossible!
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy.
Me and neither know who she's talking about.
Of course, we know the future.
I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
Wacky anime faces. I understand that I've done something that is unforgivable. But you know, to defend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well...
And if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within the thin veil, and I'm just looking through it. That's why as I'm long on the inside, no matter how much they tease, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? If it's love, it's only love.
Could it be?
Naruto, is this really the disparities we're talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was he affected by despair.
We're both half right. It's only right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because of that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Yeah. She got the memory disease.
Oh no.
So she remembered what happened.
Oh no.
Yeah. Remember.
Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease?
But
if this means you remembered something and ended up like this.
Such despair.
Are you seeing like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
And if she's like that, what about the rest of us?
Yep. Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, these not became like this wasn't my fault. It's all your fault, you know? Because I'm not entirely responsible for turning out like this. The person I am today because of many human relationships.
She's not wrong. Right, Nether, she ain't wrong.
If it's everyone's fault I turned out like this,
But I don't agree with this. It's specifically because of one person.
Oh man, yeah.
Or shall we say 2 people? Maybe 3. Right, Nether?
Maybe.
Even so, the current me was strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. I was able to my beloved who created me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and accepts me. That's the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about?
Mikon, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are is the real Mikon.
Oh, you still doubt me? Proof I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It was about the World Ender organization that you were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not know, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, a horrifying organization known as the World Ender. It's also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation?
Oh, man.
Yep.
Future.
Hey.
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they playing?
As the name suggests, the World Organization is the World Ender. Future Foundation is trying to end our world. Put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, mon ami? You knew it. Mon ami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
Mommy and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Monami is technically under the Future Foundation, but she's also not. It's weird.
They have a relationship.
Hey.
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikon, if you really do remember, and you already know, right? You know the true identity of the trail hiding among us?
Of course I know that. Let's see, the foundation lackey chatting amongst you all is... Well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
Oh, hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be impatient. Only when the countdown ends.
Countdown? You didn't know about that?
Oh, I don't know anything.
Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you?
I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
Past.
Past?
A person, she never existed from the beginning. Just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
Doesn't make me happy at all, it just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well...
That applies to all of you as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever the memory is, losing memories are like losing your personal identities. Memories are the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories, that makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about a stolen school lives.
Hey!
So it was true all along, all our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Now, why don't you take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma, is that right for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment?
Damn it, why? Mika, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. It's too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Power goes.
We are, Devin.
God damn it.
Never thought Mikan would be a killer, what did you?
Oh, I got, like, beginning
like,
Andre vibes, but, like, I'm just like, nah, she's just too much of a good girl, I'm gonna overlook it.
I was kind of sus when I first played the game.
This one's really fucking weird.
Innuendo. That's what it is. So you gone.
I don't get it. What an innuendo. Anyways, that's where we're
Give
going.
it time.
What?
Just give it time, you'll get the innuendo.
No, I don't.
Damn.
Anyways, guys, that's where we're going to leave off the episode. If you like the video, do the hell you want. It's not up to me, it's up to you. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.